Let's talk about workspaces, boards, and items in Monday.com. So, these workspaces, boards, and items are the fundamental components of project management and collaboration tools. So, they will help team organize tasks, streamline workflows, and track progress. Here's a quick overview of each. Let's start with Workspace. So, since we have chosen project management earlier, so this is actually made as our main workspace. Workspaces are the top level containers that will help you organize your projects and teams. So, they serve as a central hub for collaboration and can be thought of as folders of your work area. So, for you to be able to add in a workspace, you'll just need to simply click onto this drop down button in here and then click on Add Workspace. So, as you can see, it will add a new workspace. You could add in a new name. So let's just leave it as it is. And then we have here the privacy if it is open and closed. So I'll just add it into open and then click on to add workspace. So as you can see, we have here a new workspace already onto our Monday.com. Now let's go ahead and talk about boards. So as you can see, we have your recent boards and I don't have any boards in this workspace since we have just recently created this one. So boards are actually the next level of organization within a workspace. So they are used to visualize and manage tasks or projects. So you could think of board as project specific spaces where you can create and track tasks or items. We could actually change the workspace in here. Let's move into to my main workspace that we have earlier since it has a board already. So the board that we have onto this main workspace is this project management. So I'll just need to simply click onto that and this is how it looks like. Now let's go back to the new one that we have created. So here onto new workspace, let's start in scratch onto creating or adding a board. So we could actually choose from different templates that they offer. So let's try to click onto that, add from templates. And right after, you'd be redirected onto this page, onto the template center page. So you could explore different templates which are recommended for you, created in your account, and you could see the different in here as well. So you could utilize the search bar here onto the upper part so that you could search for templates. So for example, we're trying to manage social media. So let's try to search in here social media so that we could find some boards that we could use for social media management. So as you can see, we have our social media planner. So let's try to simply click onto that template. And then right after, you could see the description onto that specific template and then just simply click on to use template in here. So as you can see, it is already creating your board. And right after that, you could see your board already in here. So as you can see here onto the left side, we have here the workspace and this template that we've chosen, which is the social media planner, has two board. We have here the social media plan in here. So let's simply click onto that. And here onto this board, you actually can see the strategy, the content, and the Gantt chart in here regarding your social media plan. So you can see also the date that it was created. So you could add in a cover for that and make a document full width. So you have here the different options to update it. We have different tools in here, such as the add in button, the undo, redo. We could also change the text styles in here. We have here the alignment, the layout, the bulleted list, numbered list, checklist, the style, and the mention. So let's go ahead onto the other board that we have in here, the social media planner. So this is actually different type of board as well in here. So here onto this part actually, this is the board wherein you'll have the option to assign the item or work or task to team members responsible for its completion. You can attach files or add labels and tags to categorize item. Now what is actually items? So these in here are the item. So this whole thing that we have in here that is labeled as a month one is actually called groups, and onto groups we have items inside it. So items are actually the representation of individual tasks, to-dos, or pieces of work within a board. So each item typically has a title. As you can see, we have here day one as a title and maybe assigned to team members. So it also has a description, due date, and maybe assigned to team members. So items can be moved around the board as prioritized and updated as work progress. So there are different types of items that we have in here. So let's try to open up this day one. So let's use this for example. So as you can see in here, you could start a conversation for this specific item. So if you click onto that, you could write an update in here. So you could add in here that you're currently working onto this. So let's add in currently working. Then right after, you could see the different text styles in here that you can add in. You could add in also files, GIF, emoji, and you can mention someone onto this specific item. So just simply click on to update for that. And right after, it is posted actually in here. So you'll see the reminder option in here and actually see also who has seen this update that you've made. So you have the reactions also in here. You could react onto the specific update for that item, and then you can add in a reply in here and just simply click on to reply. So you could also delete that one. So you could pin to top, copy link, and follow this conversation, edit this, or delete this update for everyone, or you could bookmark this update inbox. So here onto the item as well, if you click onto that, you'll have the files option in here. So you could add in different files in here that is relevant to this specific item and the activity log or the different things that happened onto the specific items. So here are the different things that we have also here onto this item. You could add in the posting schedule. So as you can see here, it is on April 21, 2021. So you could move in the date for that onto April 4. You could also add in the post that you want to upload onto that specific day. So you have here the category, you could change onto that. So you have here that one. And you could also add in the team member that you want to lead onto the specific project, the image design. You could also add in here the design status and the URL. So there are a lot of options that you could do onto this board that we have in here or for this specific item. So just make use onto the different tools that Monday.com offers so that you could utilize this feature to make the most out of it so that you could create your projects. And that's how the workspace boards and item work on Monday.com.